Some time just on my own, and I hate to say it, both things I've been playing, and it's no mistake, a heart is gonna break. I know I was wrong, I got these feelings, I gotta turn somebody loose, and now I'm caught up, so tangled up, and now choosing what I gotta do, that's what I gotta do. Just shame me, I can't believe, all up in my feelings, now I'm torn between. No, I wasn't thinking, now I'm seeing things clearly. I got decisions to make, and I gotta face it. See, I got situations, and it's getting crazy. Gotta choose my baby, no ifs, ands, or maybes. I'm telling you. Something gotta change, and I'm so afraid it's gonna be too late, and I'll be stuck here by my lonesome. All because I want too much, and I had me some kicking it up with two. I ate it up more than I can handle, bit of more than I can chew. Yeah, shame me, I can't believe all up in my feelings. Now I'm torn between. No, I wasn't thinking. Now I'm seeing things clearly. I got decisions to make, and I gotta face it. See, I got situations, and it's getting crazy. Gotta choose my baby, no ifs, ands, or maybes. I'm telling you. Soon as I get home, 'cause I've been tripping, my time is up. I got to make it up to do what I never. I'm like, what do I choose when I get home? And should I be selfish? It's trouble with see, I can't keep up with this double life I live. I've got some situations, and it's getting crazy. Gotta choose my baby, no ifs, ands, or maybes.
All right. We had to bring y'all in a little different, a little smoother today, but it is now time for the Dynasty DM Extended Podcast. And if y'all was paying attention to the social media, we are bringing the R&B back into relationships, and who better to do it with but the antidote to R&B, Mr. Xavier Lewis is in the building.
Yo. Yo, thank you for having me, man. What's going on?
I'm glad you're here. And, I only thought it fitting to have the song that we all just was in the video for play when I get home. The premiere is coming soon. We're going to have y'all come out and drink some wine and check out the premiere of the video when I get home.
We already pulled up, too.
Yeah, we are. So if you don't got yours, you need to get it. But shout out to Chivo and Vino over there on Jones Bridge Road out there in Alpharetta. Y'all go check them out, Johns Creek area. Much love for allowing us to utilize that location. Denise and her husband and all those involved in that location. Thank you so much. And y'all will see that. So y'all definitely go out there and support it. If you like wine, if you're a wine connoisseur, if you happen to be a sommelier.
All right.
Hey, she's saying words I can't spell.
If you happen to be a sommelier, because that's what I am.
Because that was Rich Mo's role.
That was my role.
Yeah, man. You killed it too, big dog.
Appreciate it. Hey, listen, you did too, man. I pulled up. I said, man, is he acting?
Hey,
It
look,
was
we
date night.
Hey, listen,
My
bro,
boy was whispering in the air. She giggling. I
man.
said, oh, this is getting good.
Yeah, what you call Dwayne with that? He wasn't saying nothing. I was just laughing.
Oh, I was about to say, I still want to know what he said.
He wasn't saying nothing.
That shit had me like, I said, okay, sound good. I guess you was a good actress.
Yeah, I think, and then Dwayne, I think, caught me off guard with that one. So it was just like, it was just funny, but it was great. It was great. I think he's very excited about the footage that we got, and I'm excited. I can't wait to see it, all come together. So I think it's going to be amazing. And today, I just thought it would be great to just, everybody's been talking about that R&B, and y'all notice a lot of those old R&B groups are touring now.
Oh yeah.
Bringing back, even Jay Styles, my producer, is on tour with Keith Sweat and Guy. And then you see New Edition is on tour. Like all these guys are on
Bringing
tour.
it back.
Well, the crazy thing is they never really stop. You know what I mean? Like they never stop touring. But what's good is they're starting to get highlighted again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're starting to get highlighted again. It's not like doing a date overseas. And overseas just truly values and respect. If it sounds good,
right,
they support it.
Right.
Like
right,
it's no
It ain't none of that politics.
I like country, but I don't like
rock.
If it sounds good, they don't care what it is, man. They show love. So
right.
They
I
just
gotta get
highlighted.
into that market, man, overseas.
Oh, it's big, man.
Yeah, that's definitely
It's
somewhere.
big.
Yeah,
Somebody gotta
absolutely.
walk me through it. Who do I talk to?
Right.
Speak to a guy about a
Yeah,
horse.
send us the person.
Hey, listen,
Send us the
man.
go-to person.
They start ringing the phone and booking me, man. You there? That's it, big dog. You
Let's
there.
go.
Say no more.
Let's go.
Yeah, man.
Well, that's what's up. So we got you here today, and we're gonna listen to some music today. So, first of all, I want to know what is going on now with Xavier Lewis in R&B, and I know you perform in various locations around the Atlanta area, so I know y'all done seen him out there. But what's going on with you now, and what are you pushing one of your singles now? Because you got a lot of music,
Man.
And I gotta give you a shout out to one of my brokers that was at the event that you DJ'd at. For me, he was like, I'm a fan of his music. He told me, he said, I'm a fan.
Wow.
He said, I really like his music. He said, who's going to be on the show today? And I said, Xavier Lewis. I said, remember the guy that was, DJing at the Christmas holiday event? And he said, yeah. He said, oh, yeah, he's a singer. I like his music. I'm a fan. So, so I wanted to let you know that, you got a fan.
Thank you. Hey, look, listen, we trying to add them up, man. I tell you. Thank you so much. I mean, with what's going on with me, it's crazy because for a minute, when you stay true to your cause, you know what I mean, it could get a little stressful.
Yeah,
that's
you
true.
Could, that's true.
So I really been staying true to soul. I really been staying true to real music, real R&B, real showmanship, real singing.
Yes.
I never really got with the trends.
Yeah.
And so I just I don't know. I planned it and was just like, look, I'm gonna just wait my turn. Because if you think about the music industry, everything comes back around full fledged. You got the year of the producer.
Right.
It seemed like
right.
they on everybody. You got the year of the writer. When it seemed like they writing for everybody, and now they getting a chance to put out their own music. You know what I mean? Take Neo, take Dream, take Sean Garrett when it was around that time. And so now, word on the street, the memo that's on everybody's desk is they looking for real R&B. I'm talking about ugly face, singing, real singing. They wanted to come back, and I'm ecstatic to hear that because it's a lot to give. I think
think about it. For me, that's all I listen to. In my playlist, in terms of when I'm listening, riding down the street, listening to, those are my go-tos. Joe, I'm gonna go listen to Joe. Yeah. Even some old Whitney Houston. I'm even listening to Anita Baker.
You got to.
I'm like, those are some of my go-tos.
You got to.
It's
you got to.
And Jodeci.
Come on.
And Tevin Campbell. Come on now, can we?
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I was saying this the other day, right? So I was doing I was getting ready for a show, And there once was a time in my career when I only did my music. I didn't do covers. No,
I did the same thing. I started out that way.
You know what? And I learned that I gotta embrace everything. And so I started to really do covers. I could sing everything now.
Really?
But the crazy thing is, these artists today, like, they don't, like, just in general, like dudes in the street, they don't know what it's like to like court a chick. Is see her at the
course not.
Yes.
Like they don't know.
Yes. That is. Say it again.
Ain't nobody dating.
No.
Ain't nobody dating. It's like,
Period.
yo, I met you at the club. I bought you a drink.
We fucking.
Yo.
Yeah, well,
Or we not.
No
Which one
court,
is it?
Or can
That's
I come
it.
to your house? It ain't
Yeah.
even no courtship. It ain't
But
even
you
no.
ain't trying to come to the
It's-
house to watch
it's-
Netflix.
It's
though.
Netflix and chill. I was
Netflix
about
and
to say.
chill, are you gonna cook for me? You know,
right.
it's just like it ain't like you said. There's no
Yeah.
courtship anymore.
Niggas don't
But
want
you
to
know
spend no money. That's what I think it is. They
Yeah,
be
that
broke.
too.
I mean, but you got to understand, man. When we
Trying
was
to get
coming
the
up,
drawers fast.
well, when we was coming up, we had OGs to really show us how to like wine and dine.
Yes,
That's a fact.
yes.
And the
How
music
to
taught
break
us
it
too.
down.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
you know,
and the music, yes, the music, yes, absolutely.
Nowadays, R&B is throw babies and shit like that.
Come on, man, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Even I was saying, I was like, yo, if I wanted to put some new R&B in my set, so Usher just came out with a new project. Breezy, he came out with a new project. You know what I mean? But other
Okay.
than that, it's all rappers singing on the track.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Lil Baby. Everybody,
It's
most
all
of the rappers
rappers.
are singing. Yeah.
They
Oh
singing
my
on the track,
gosh.
and you
Yeah.
didn't notice that. It's to the
Oh
point
my
where it's just
gosh.
like, yo, that's
They
what we've
actually
come to.
harmonizing
They
like,
really
like
wow.
R&B artists.
That's
yeah.
what we've come
There's a
to.
select few artists that are not singing and actually rapping.
Rapping,
Most of them are singing.
right?
And that's why when you rapping nowadays, it's like, oh, you old school. If I just start
Wow.
rapping regular,
Yep.
You
I'm
old school.
That's old school. You
I gotta
are,
have a-
man.
Is
I
that
gotta-
why you was in
I
the
gotta
studio
have-
talking about some I?
right? I did. Yeah. Yes, I did. And I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, they always got a little bit of auto tune on there. They got too many mad melodies, and
It's crazy, man.
they really like R&B singers. And I'm talking about
Really?
the hoodest rappers.
Rapper
You talking about Young
singing.
Thug, Lil Baby. You
Yeah.
talking about
singing in the studio.
Drake. He's definitely singing. Like
Oh, he
even
has to.
even when he raps, his melody to it. Like he's not like it's really like an R&B
Yeah.
vibe to
Yeah.
everything that they do now.
Yep.
Oh wow.
But you know what? Like I got an issue with rappers.
Okay.
Okay.
Talk
I got
about
an issue. Rappers, y'all holler at me, man. For real. I got an issue because
He got beef.
hey, listen,
What's up?
rappers are saying they sing and they rap. It's like a dancer saying I'm I could rap. I mean I could sing, dance, and rap. You remember that?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
rappers these days are saying, yo, I sing and rap. No,
No.
you don't sing.
No, you don't.
You
sing.
rap and you harmonize.
You just sing on a track, but
Yeah.
you
You're not a
can't
singer.
sing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
don't
Well, you
step
know,
into this lane.
But you know
for
what?
real.
There is, and I will say this, right? There is a difference between singing and singing.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
You know
Yes,
what I'm
it
saying? Some
is.
people could sing, some people
You
can sing.
Right.
Right.
And then the rappers you talking about, they like you said, you harmonizing, brother.
right.
Yeah.
It's not.
Because you ain't even singing.
No,
No.
that's not singing.
No.
That ain't come from your
It's-
stomach.
no.
They
I
told
don't
us
hear-
we can't rap, so y'all can't sing.
Yeah, that ain't even that ain't even it. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. Like the one, I think the last rapper singer was Lauryn Hill,
Yes.
where
yes.
she could spit and be respected by like
Yeah.
Singers.
hip hop
Yeah.
moguls,
Yeah.
like and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
and then start singing on the track and kill.
Yeah.
The thing about
Yeah.
Lauren was definitely overly respected as
Oh,
a
yeah.
rapper.
Yeah.
And then she could really, like you said, she could really, sing.
Yeah.
The sad part is Chris Brown, Trey Songz. There's a couple of them that could really rap and really sing, but they have never put out rap songs.
No.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
She's the only one that successfully like put out
Right.
both.
Both.
And I mean, I don't know what you want to categorize what Drake is doing, because he actually put out a double-sided album. One was supposedly singing and the other one was rapping. I don't know. I'm
Hey
just
man,
saying.
listen. If you can't, here's the deal about singing.
Can't hit no notes.
Hey bro, like if you can't stand flat-footed
There you go.
and straight up
Tell
singing,
'em.
I'm talking
Tell
about
'em.
if you can't get with a
Tell
Marvin
'em.
Gaye, a Bobby Womack,
Tell 'em.
a Sam Cooke, Okay,
Ooh.
if you can't get with a KC and JoJo,
You know
come
what
on,
I'm
man.
saying? If you think you're lonely,
Come on, man.
Come on now, come on.
Like
now.
if you can't,
Woo,
if
that
you
reaches
can't
to
do
your
that,
soul, you know.
yeah, if you can't do that, then you can't really claim singing. Like just say, yo, I like to sing on the track. I respect that.
Right.
I
But
be
don't
trying.
claim I'm a singer.
You know, because I done harmonize a time or two, but I immediately be the first to say I can't sing.
Right.
Because I think that is disrespect to somebody who actually knows how to hold a note, knows where, knows how to, how to actually sing. Because I could throw auto-tune on and sound good, but but that ain't singing. You know what I'm saying? That's not, and it is a little disrespectful. But half of these niggas is doing it. And they really killing the game because all the niggas that normally listen to rap is listening to them, and all the women that listen to R&B is listening to them. Right. You know what I'm saying?
I did a show, and you already know, like I dig in the crates for my show. I go back as far as Ray Charles. And we'll go to New Jack Swing. Yeah. We'll go to everything, but it's like at the end of the day, I remember it was a woman that told me, she was like, "Man, you listen to the radio. It sounds like a bunch of little brothers singing love songs." Like, you remember growing up back in the day, I don't know how old y'all are, Right. But like like back in the day when the little brother would hide under his big brother bed when he in the room with his girlfriend. So they was kind of like, yo, it's like the little brother trying to sing love songs. Yeah. Like, and it was just like, man, we won't think about it. Back in the day, and I'm working on something like this, man. I'm about to put something together. Back in the day, Teddy P did a tour. Only women was invited.
What?
So for Look the audience?
Look it up. He did a tour.
That's crazy.
Only women were invited. Dudes couldn't come. When I tell you the line was around the block when Teddy came out, passing out roses.
So for ladies only, huh?
It was matter of fact, I think the tour was called Ladies Only or something like that.
Period.
That nigga is an unadulterated motherfucking genius. You got how many 10,000 women,
bro?
You know what that energy got to be like for an artist when you on stage and it's nothing but women.
Nothing.
No hating ass niggas in the room.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? No niggas looking at their girl like, why the fuck you looking like that?
Yo, right. Husbands, boyfriends,
love.
Nothing. Husbands, boyfriends, baby daddies, they couldn't do nothing.
That's crazy.
They couldn't do nothing about it.
So they wouldn't even sell a ticket to you if you was oh man.
No. It was all women, like only women were invited. Stuff like that. Yo, dude, and he was coming out singing, sounding like a man, bro. It's questionable a lot.
So check this out. Since we talking about for ladies only right now, and I do want to get through. I want to play quite a few of your songs today. Okay. So, what you got for the ladies right now?
Ooh. You want to start out? You want to start out real soulful, or you want to get them something to kind of?
We want to drop the jaws real quick. We talking about what Teddy did.
Yeah, so I'm gonna need you to give him something. You gotta come for him. Yeah, you gotta.
Hey, you know what? Let's go with "I Know I'm in Love" right quick.
Yes.
I'll show you the soulful side.
Yes.
He said, "Let's go with I Know."
Yeah, that's definitely for the ladies.
Let's go.
Everything, that's what she was. The first time I recognized beauty, it was her. She had long hair, smooth brown skin, like Dream was a shawty is a 10. Hey, she's my lover and my friend, my joy, my happiness within. She's my rider, yeah. I'm her provider, yes. And when I'm beside her, she makes my day brighter. Yeah. Oh, you and me, this is how it's supposed to be.
She's my Mona Lisa, one in a million like Aaliyah. Always there when I need, I'd be a fool to leave her. So precious, yeah, she's so real. And this is something that I thought I could never feel. It's something I just can't explain. Oh, I don't know what it is, more than a sudden change. Baby, understand, I say your name when I pray. You show me that love is more than just a word to say. Oh, baby, sweet lady, girl, your love is so amazing. I know that I know that I know I'm in love, baby. I know I'm in love, baby. You're the one. It's clear to see. Now it's so very clear to see that hey, this must be love, a genuine love. I know I'm in. Now I know. That you chose me to be the one you love. It's clear to see I need you here with me to be the one I love. I love, I love. I know.
This is what I'm talking about. Now, we don't see people like this song makes me think of slow dancing. You know,
wedding vibes.
Yes, and like, you know, whenever like, you know, you just this person you just want to, you know, that's intimacy without, you know, not necessarily being in the bedroom. Right. You know, when you take your lady or you know your partner and you get on the floor and then that song is playing and you just dancing and y'all just nobody does that anymore.
Yeah, man. You could actually express yourself through sending that song to somebody.
Absolutely.
And that's what music used to do.
That's what it used to do.
Remember that? We used to let the song talk for us, man.
Yes.
That's that joint where it's like you see your mom and dad dancing to it. Like slow dancing. And, you know, Pops coming late and then he just picked me up and start
dancing with her. Yup.
And you know what? When you saw that, it made you feel like I want to do that too.
Yes.
This generation don't have it.
They don't see that.
They don't have it. You know, and it's you know, I'm ecstatic because I got a phone call, man, and truly, like I'm not just figuratively saying that, but the memos, the word on the block, that's what the labels are looking for. Wow. And I've always been anti-major.
Right.
I've always been, but I'm ready now because the artist that I am now, I wasn't before. So it's like the fact that if you're going to come full circle and truly respect the craft in its real form, I'm ready now. Yeah. Now I'm ready to rock with you.
Right.
Because you're not trying to really deviate and go trend.
And
people hungry for soul, man.
Yeah.
They hungry for the soul.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Let's feed the soul.
We need to have a party where we just do R&B and then have couples get up like we want y'all to get up and dance.
You go to these clubs right now and if they say R&B Monday, Sunday, whatever, It ain't that.
No.
Wow.
All they doing is sitting around.
It's-
They might be smoking some hookah, you know. They might be drinking, and everybody's talking. Ain't nobody doing. I'm like,
yeah,
so
but the weird thing is, I'm talking about it ain't that. I mean, it ain't that even that type of music.
Oh, it's not.
No,
It's hip-hop. It's still like
it's
rap.
still like it's
Oh,
just
still like rap,
like a
music.
'90s R&B, not '90s, maybe like a 2000 late
Yeah,
'90s
yeah.
R&B,
Yeah.
and then they'll throw a drummer in who's playing under the music
Mm.
to make it feel a little soulful. Like they're playing regular songs,
Right.
but then there's a drummer and a real drummer there, just a
Right.
drummer, no piano, nobody
No
else.
nothing.
And he's just playing with the music to
wow.
make it kind of feel. And then you're getting a lot of R. Kelly and shit like that, you know.
But
that type
it
of
ain't-
but it
it's
ain't
not
it
that.
ain't nah, it's not like that.
No,
it ain't
it's got to be real.
they're not paying they're not
R&B,
playing like that old stuff that your mama cleaned the house up to,
Come on,
or
man.
grandmas or whoever
Come on.
back in the days. It's not that.
That's like
Come
I
on.
was listening to Maxwell the other day, and here's that.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that was in the 90s. That was like
There you go.
that was 99, man.
Like that woman's worth.
Oh,
And
Yeah,
it's crazy because
Pretty Wings, all that.
a melody like that alone is memorable.
It's
Yes.
Right
yes.
now, all you have to remember is words. Ain't no melodies that's hitting like
Nah.
that. It's
Right.
like, man,
Nah.
the way you started that song, no,
Right.
It's like you see that. As soon as you did that, I knew what
You
you
know
was talking
exactly
about.
what I'm talking about.
What
Yes.
you talking about?
Yes.
We don't have that no more.
Man, and that's humbling too, because you know, just in my career, I've had an opportunity to tour and perform with so many legends, man. I'm
That's
talking about to grow up. You know, I grew up a little church boy. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So it's
right,
like, you know, I knew every gospel artist. You know, so I had a late start. You know, in just digging in the crates and finding out the
Right.
greats, and you know, rest in peace, man. But Betty Wright.
Oh man,
Betty Wright
yes,
was- that's who
yes.
got me
I got a
started on
chance
my
to
journey.
see her live. Yes,
Yeah, that was my mama, man.
yes,
She got
I
me
a
started on the
chance to
journey.
See her live.
Yeah, she started me professionally, man, and it's crazy. You know, I learned so much from her, but she was the MD for an artist by the name of Urban Mystic,
Really.
and I toured with Urban Mystic for like 4
Wow.
years.
And you know when that song come on, that she known for.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody know
Oh,
what that
man,
is when
come
they
on.
come on. Tonight
Yeah,
is the night.
Tonight is the night, man.
My
you know,
goodness.
clean up woman. Tonight
Yes,
is the night.
yes.
You know, and so you know, she always encouraged me to stay true to myself. I would get frustrated. You know, when you watching an award show and you like, man, I will sing circles around this dude.
Right.
Yeah. She like X, you know, his gift might not be singing, his gift might be making money.
Right.
She had to give it to me from a different perspective. She was like,
Right.
hey, you know, don't, you know, just stay the course. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta
So-
stay
Right.
the course. Gotta
Yeah.
stay the course. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, who would you say? Obviously, you know, you just mentioned Betty Wright, but who are some of you would say maybe your influences in terms of music?
Oh man, one of my all-time favorite artists is Ray Charles.
Okay.
And people don't know how
Hey, Ray.
gangster Ray was. Like, Ray crossed genres. Y'all gotta understand, man. We in a music industry where you barely placing the one that you in. He
Right.
crossed as legendary,
Yeah.
iconic status in country, in
Wow,
rhythm and
sure
blues,
did, yeah.
in jazz,
Yeah,
and like
wow.
this dude Ray was a beast, you know. And the crazy thing about Ray, the crazy thing about Ray Charles is just the way he was able to deliver a record. See, we listen to them songs and they're ancient,
Yeah.
Right.
but those songs was rocking the club back then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they timeless to me.
They
but-
are
Bro,
timeless.
crazy.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I feel what you're
But
saying.
Yeah.
that is the thing. You just said it. The word timeless.
Timeless, man.
Like, you know, nobody is really making timeless music anymore.
Yep.
And I think that's like the whole, like you said, the trendy stuff.
Yep.
That's not timeless music. You know, even when I'm working on my stuff, I want stuff that, you know, people going to hear. They could play in a soundtrack. You know, you can hear it later on in life and be like, yeah, I like that. Like, it's you know, it's still, because me, you know, I write, and I think that, you know, we kind of share the same type of concepts in terms of just from the heart. You know, you writing from the heart, whether, like we were talking about that last show. We were talking about, as artists and writers, that, you know, we write, we want to be genuine. We want to speak, you know, from the soul. And
Right.
even if it's not ourself, it's just what we see or what we see
Yeah,
out
how we
here.
feel,
And it's,
yeah.
as artists, we convey that through music.
Well, we get to a point in life where we don't care what nobody think.
Right.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's when you graduate.
That's when you don't care.
Graduate,
yeah.
man. And honestly, man, golly, it's beautiful, bro.
Yeah,
it feels good.
Yeah.
When truly, man, look, I'm gonna run up to the stove, bruh. I don't care. I'm gonna throw this sweater on.
Right, exactly. You ain't got to get all G'd up to go to the store.
It's crazy. It's crazy when you get to that place where you need, and I say it all the time. I'm at a place in my career where I need no validation.
Right.
Like, I don't need somebody to say, "Oh, that was dope."
Yes.
For me to feel like it was dope.
Yes.
Right.
You know what
That's
I'm saying?
like contests. When people call me about, I'm like, I don't do no contest.
Right.
I'm like, I don't. First of all, when I go
don't
perform, people want to hear Dynasty music.
Yeah.
Okay, let's be clear. Okay,
Right. You do
so
your own shows.
I don't gotta. I know.
I'm
I'm not doing no contest.
She said, "I'm good."
Right,
Yeah.
I'm straight on that.
I'm good.
But that's because I stayed true to myself. Like you
Yeah.
were saying,
Yeah.
when I started, I refused to do other people's records. Not that I was never going to do it. It was just that, okay, yeah, I could sing Tony Braxton song. I could sing Mary J. Blige. But they got promoters and they're known already. I write, and I want people to know Dynasty.
Right.
So that's what I built my notoriety off of being myself, so it's like, okay, now, yes, I'll do a Mary J. Blige song, I'll do a TLC song, but guess what? People want to hear Dynasty music,
Of course.
Right.
so that was for me how my career, and like you said, I'm good with I'm good. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy being able to be myself.
Facts.
If you want me, you good. If you want me to be somebody else, I'm not.
And Rich, that's why, man, I got the utmost respect for you, because every time I run into you, every time y'all, allow me to come into your establishment, which I'm grateful and humble for, bro, it's always Rich. It ain't like, I saw Rich last time, but okay, who this dude right here?
It's always Rich.
Nah, it's always
Rich.
Rich.
It's always Rich.
That ain't going.
That's not going.
I don't know how to be nobody else. That's
Bro,
right.
it's a lot of people being multiple people out here.
That's scary.
Yeah,
that's scary.
It's a lot, so that's the deal.
I appreciate you noticing that, but I can't be nobody but me, man. I just, I'm from New York. We build ourselves on being real.
Right, exactly.
We build ourselves on that.
Exactly.
It's just, anything else is we call it out. Like, nah, that's
Right.
Come on,
we
man.
calling it out quick. Like, what you doing?
Right.
But this corny is fake.
Yeah. But it's so many of them.
We're just talking about
it's
that.
a lot.
It's a majority, man. I always say that, the real nigga. And I want a lot of people like the word nigga, but
Right.
the people who are genuine, that is rare now.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You definitely are the same to me as well. You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
All three of us, I feel like are
Yeah. Genuine.
good people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's why, from the first time I met Dynasty, she knew up front. I was like, you know what? I rock with you because I see that, and I gravitate to it, and I respect and appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought of something the other, like not too long ago, and some of the most iconic or some of the most influential people that's ever existed, a lot of them are from New York. And whether no matter what borough, it's just that they were birthed in New York. And so, like, I was born in Queens.
Right, okay.
But as a baby, I left, moved to Florida. I grew up in Liberty City, so from one hood to another.
Right.
My whole life I grew up in Miami. But it's just like, yo, at the end of the day, when you think about some of the people, like, people don't even equate New York with, like, Michael Jordan.
Right.
He born in New York.
Right.
Barbara Streisand and
Wow.
the list goes on. Like, people that you was like, oh, they from New York?
Because they grew up somewhere else. People
Somewhere else.
They not from there.
Yeah.
Bro, so it's a lot of, it's a lot of things that came, and I'm just thinking about it, and I'm like, man, if I never left, because when you think about the late 80s, early 90s, that's when people started getting in.
Yeah.
Like in New York, you literally was across the street from your opportunity. It was at arm's reach. And when they started going to the neighborhood looking for the next, and it was like, oh, look at that kid, man, he's dancing to, yo, come here, you want a deal? Dude, I'm like, oh.
They literally found New Edition was from the projects.
Dude, it's crazy.
Everybody was from, the
it's
hoods.
crazy, man. It's crazy. So, that's the deal. But yeah, man, they call me the antidote to R&B. So I say let the healing process begin.
Yes. So what else you got?
What does that mean exactly? antidote to R&B.
The antidote to R&B. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, the media kind of stamped me as that. You know, and it was like I don't want to necessarily say a fallen art, you know, but when you got legendary artists, and we could go down the line, Stevie Wonder's. Tell me a 2023 Stevie Wonder.
Nah, can't think of any.
Damn. Tell me a 2023 George Benson, Marvin Gaye, Al Green.
None. Nobody.
The only one
like that.
The only one, not 2023, but the only one, like, of course, I love Kim. So, but he's not 2023.
I did shows with Kim. No, but he could still be considered because of. But the antidote to R&B, man, is just, you know, the antidote. You get a snake bite, man. You need the antidote.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You need a healing. You know, you got to reach for the antidote. And so it's like the antidote to R&B. You know, R. Kelly called himself what? The king of R&B?
Yeah.
Right. And called himself the prince of R&B? Who was it? Jacquez, I think it was.
Oh, yeah.
He called himself the prince of R&B. He was trying to say he the new king of R&B. But, you know, truly, I just said I'm the antidote to R&B because I'm gonna bring a healing. I'm gonna rejuvenate your soul.
I'm the answer. I'm the fix.
Yo,
right.
I'm gonna rejuvenate your soul, and so you know, we gonna do that. Yeah, man.
So what else you got for us today? What we gonna listen to? You know, for some healing.
Well, you know what, man. You know what? I just dibbled and dabbled to play a little bit because sometimes people think when you soulful that you ain't got sauce.
Okay.
I'm ready for the sauce.
Okay, you got some sauce.
Where the sauce
So
at?
we gonna still keep it groovy, but we gonna hit you with like a new feel for me. You know what I'm saying? This is Wind It Up right here, y'all.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Hey, Wind It Up. I got that.
You got it. That was on YouTube.
Oh, you didn't send it to me though.
Oh. So you know what? You know what?
I get it.
Okay.
I get it. You said Wind It Up, right?
Yeah, Wind It Up.
Spell it out.
WIND.
Get your wine, get your drink, whatever you like to sip on. You're gonna need it.
It's going down.
All right. Wind it up, y'all. Ladies, you know, if your man can't really break it down to you, man, really, for real, what he feeling, what he thinking, you know, especially when it comes to what he's feeling and thinking of you, maybe y'all need to, I don't know, take a trip or something.
Take a trip.
You said take a trip.
Take a trip or something.
So how do you spell your name exactly?
XAVIER.
And Wind It Up is spelled correctly, right?
Yep.
WINDITUP.
Yep.
XAVIER.
Yeah. Lewis, LEWIS.
Okay, and it's not a video.
It's just the mastered
photo.
It's the photo. It's the
I got it.
Mm-hmm.
I was just making sure this is the right one.
Yep.
Are y'all ready?
Ladies, man, look, whatever you want, man, turn it up, man. Turn it up.
Turn it up.
Yeah.
As a single mom and a professional, busy is an...
Not the commercial.
We really don't want the commercial. We want the music.
We don't. But here we go.
Baby, show me how you sexy wine. Yeah, yeah. Girl, I wanna see you sexy wine. Damn, girl, you're top tier. Ass so fat, like you mixed with reindeer. Body of a goddess, bring that thing here. Love it when you wind it up, baby. You sparkle like a chandelier, so soft and warm. You're my favorite teddy bear. Yeah, baby, I'ma light it up. Now throw it back while I'm squeezing on your butt. Wind your hips, sexy like that. Hold on, big dog. Hold on. As we say in the 305, you gotta run that bit. Bike. Hold on, man.
He said you gotta bring that back.
Run it bike right quick, man. Come on.
Back.
Let's get it.
Here we go.
Baby, show me you mix with reindeer. Body of a goddess, bring that thing here. Love it when you wind it up, baby. You sparkle like a chandelier, so soft and warm, you're my favorite teddy bear. Yeah, baby, I'ma light it up, not throw it back while I'm squeezing on your butt. Wind your hips if you sexy like that. Let me see you working like a model if you bad. Wind your hips if you sexy like that. Back that ass up like you're raking that cash. Wind your hips if you sexy like that. Let me see you working like a model if you bad. Wind your hips if you sexy like that. Back that ass up like you're raking that cash. Get it on and make love right here. Wanna kiss you from your thighs up to your ears. You got a body of a goddess, bring that thing here. Love it when you wind it up, baby. You ain't gotta have no fear, baby girl. I got you, yes, your king is here. Yeah, baby, I'ma light it up. Now throw it back while I'm squeezing on your butt. Wind your hips if you sexy like that. Let me see you working like a model if you bad. Wind your hips if you sexy like that. Back that ass up like you're raking that cash. Wind your hips if you sexy like that. Let me see you working like a model if you bad. Wind your hips if you sexy like that. Back that ass up like you're raking that cash. Wind it up, baby. Wind it up. Wind it up, baby. Wind it up. Wind it up, baby. Wind your hips if you sexy like that. Let me see you working like a model if you bad. Wind your hips if you sexy like that. Back that ass up like you're raking that cash. Wind your hips if you sexy like that. Let me see you working like a model if you bad. Wind your hips if you sexy like that. Back that ass up like you're raking that cash. Baby, show me how you sexy wine it. Yeah, yeah. Baby, show me how you sexy wine it. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Baby, show me how you sexy wine it. Yeah, yeah. Girl, I wanna see you sexy wine it.
Start your project on the Floor and Decor design.
Okay. Okay. My boy said like you mix with reindeer. I heard that.
Hey, man.
Wow.
Man,
I heard
listen,
that.
listen,
I like
man.
that.
Thank you,
It's
man.
hot.
Thank
It's
you.
hot.
That is hot, man. You can sing.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, man, appreciate it. Appreciate
Can I ask you a question? So,
Yeah.
when did you learn how to sing,
Mhm.
and do you think that singing can be taught at any age?
So, grew up singing in the church. Sang my first solo in church at 6.
So you kind of don't remember learning.
Well, I do. The thing is, I was always around a lot of like I was around so much talent that should have been world renowned. Like, I don't know, man. Some of these churches got some amazing talent in it,
Yeah.
and it's just for church. Like,
Yeah,
if you know, there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But man, I grew up with people that, bro, they supposed to be in Hall of Fames, and they supposed to be known and legendary and iconic. And so it was just a blessing to be able to like sponge and learn and be taught by and ask questions. And so I had an opportunity to sing my first solo in church at 6. The crazy thing is,
Wow, at 6?
At 6.
Wow.
I heard, boy, you going to be a preacher so much when I was growing up. I promised myself I wasn't going to let it happen. And singing became my preaching voice. I used to travel all over preaching as a kid.
Wow.
And one of my good friends, John Boston, he is a preacher. He lived out that dream, and he's all over the world doing it. But me, I took this passion to music and had a chance to do it, man, and I've been doing it ever since. So you know, that's been my voice. That's been my voice. I think there are components that have to be there for you to be able to be taught at a certain period in your life, because you got to think about it. Bad habits are always the worst habits to get rid of. You know, and so there is a correct way to do anything.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean your presentation of that way is wrong.
Right.
But there is a correct way for everything. And so, you know, depending upon where you are and the talent or ability that is within you determines whether or not at that point in your age, career, whatever it be, if you could be taught to now all of a sudden do something you kind of never really did.
Never
you know,
did, right.
Yeah.
Okay, understood.
You know what I'm saying?
So as a songwriter, is there anything that you particularly like to write about? Is it more like, is there anything that you lean more towards? Do you lean more towards romance, or like, what is there anything, or are you just inspired by?
So that's a great question, Dynasty. Thank you for asking that. Because honestly speaking, right? So if you think about every major city, and we might not list every major city, but we might go through a few. Every major city has its own curse. Let's use that term.
Okay.
Miami, lust.
Definitely.
New York, greed.
Definitely.
LA, vanity.
Yes.
You're
right.
Okay,
right.
so those are 3 of like some of the most major cities, right?
Yeah.
When you think of an artist, one word comes to mind. R. Kelly, lust. Snoop, weed.
Right.
Let's go here. I'm taking whether they here or not, right?
Right.
Let's go here. Slim Shady. What's my guy name? Eminem, anger. that white boy was angry.
Yeah, always angry.
Am I right or wrong? Right? So for me, my message has always been love. Okay. But it took me growing up to realize the many chapters of love.
Yeah.
Love ain't just bliss. You know what I'm saying? Happily ever after. Love is make up, break up.
Yeah.
Love is I hate you sex. You know what I'm saying? Love is sympathy sex. You know what I'm saying? Love is okay, we gonna break up, but we still gonna be cool.
Right.
Love is the struggle. Love is pain. You know what I'm saying? Love is neglect. So when now you're in a position to embrace the many chapters of love, my single Georgia Clay started out busting my tail on a 9 to 5 just to keep up, try to stay alive.
Yeah.
If the first 2 lines of the song don't represent half of this planet,
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So in regards to my message is love, but it's the many chapters of love. You know, sometimes it's like I love you, but I need to let you go.
Right. Okay. Wow.
Sometimes it's I love you, but I'm not supposed to be loving you right now.
Facts.
Right.
And if you're willing to take, and you know, in church they got that thing where they say your testimony not for you. You know what I'm saying? How selfish are you to keep your testimony to yourself?
Right.
If you think about music and you think about writing,
Yeah.
you know, if you're willing to be open,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
share.
And just share the many chapters and the many stories and the many elements of love, trust me, there's an audience for every single song.
It is.
You just got to be willing to say, you know what, man?
I'm going to put it out there.
I'm going to put it out.
Well, you know what's so funny? Because every time I hear somebody talk about that, because me as a writer, I was afraid, although I put it out there. I used to wear my hair over my one eye all the time.
Okay.
I covered the left eye. And it was because when I was performing, like parts of me was in these lyrics. And it was like a fear factor. It was kind of like I was hiding from the audience, but I was still giving them. I was still sharing, you know. And it is, you know, something that is, a lot of times people don't realize what it is to be an artist and share your own feelings, and especially, you know.
It's a vulnerability situation.
It is. For a long time, I wouldn't even talk about how my name became Dynasty was a tribute to my mother, because my mother died from cancer. And that's when I was charged with the task of coming up with a stage name. And that, it was a long, long time. I was angry about the cancer because it took my mom so fast, you know. So I was dealing with that a lot internally, and I finally started sharing it. And that, it took me a while, years probably, to finally say, you know what, I'm going to tell people, because I did a song called Karen. You know, and I think I did it on January 6th, didn't I? The one about my mother.
Oh, yeah.
So, and that, I finally decided to share why my name became Dynasty. Yeah. So.
Well, you know, I've been thinking about some stuff too, like over the past couple of years, Rich, and it's like the black community is messed up. It's more messed up than what we think.
Yeah,
that's true.
Rich, no, it's more messed up than what we think. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, I've never met my dad before.
Wow.
I've never heard his voice. I've never looked him in his eyes. I don't know the shade of his skin. I don't know. But guess what? Lewis, if we really want to be, you know what I mean?
Which
Lewis,
is my name
Lewis ain't my last
government
name.
That's my last name.
You see what I'm saying? Because if I'm brought in, I need to have who last name? My dad.
Your father. Yeah.
So there's a whole existence to me that I'm searching for, really, internally and literally to a sense. But you know, it's like this, man. At the end of the day, I say we're a messed up culture because it's like I stood on an altar, you know what I'm saying? Jumped the broom.
Right.
But the last name that I carry, my mama's.
Oh, wow.
And now my forever
Is-
side piece got my
the
mama last name.
Wow.
And then the cycle continues. My sons to theirs to theirs, right? Even to the point where it's so messed up, man. We all intertwined, man. It's really cousins that could be with cousins. If you think about the thing.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
This thing
true.
is scary.
And not even know it. Yeah.
And not even know it, you know. And so it's truly like the world is just, interestingly enough, is messed up. And it's just like, listen, man, we got to, you know, we got to be able to find some sort of what makes me upset. If y'all ever listen to Top 40, listen to Top 40. Their music is so articulate and intelligent. I'm talking about listen to what's my guy? Just listen to their love songs. Like you could be like, yo, that song is so dope. Why can't we have a love song like that in black music?
Right.
Then you go and you cut to our station and it's like, yo, this is what we are left. Like this is what we're given. You know what I'm saying?
This is where we're living.
Yeah.
Yo.
It's where we living. And you got to realize, like, it's incredible that you sing how you sing the way you sing. But, with the situation that you're even in, look how easily that could have went left. You're growing up, right? You don't have your father's last name. You don't know who he is.
Right.
So it's a big possibility that you might not even know what love is with this great voice you got.
Yeah.
And then you could have grown up in a mental space of who am I, like you said. And then it's like now I've never even thought about how you just put it where you starting
I ain't think about it
you
either.
passing on a legacy of a name that's not even supposed to be passed by you.
Right.
It's supposed to be passed by your mother's brothers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not by you.
Right.
So it's like it's already a ruined situation.
It's crazy.
Although, I mean, we still got to look at it like you are who you are.
Right.
So now that you are who you are, you're doing what you do, and maybe I feel like everything happened for a reason. You was meant to carry that name. But the thing is how many other people are in a similar situation that are not choosing to go the route you going because they probably didn't grow up in the church.
Right.
They probably didn't see the other love around them.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So now you got these people who are feeling the way they feeling, and that's what we getting today.
Yeah.
This R&B now is just like, how many bitches can I have?
Yes.
You my side bitch, you my this and you my that. You know
and
what
they
I'm saying?
effing and this and that. It's like, when did it become so vulgar?
Well,
it wasn't
it's
that
crazy.
way.
It's crazy because women never used to be this front street. Women more front street than the dudes now.
Yeah.
The female rappers are more front street.
Yeah.
Remember,
because I feel like they feel like they have to do that though. And they don't.
They don't. Remember, if a rapper called a chick a bitch on the track, you kind of was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
It wasn't a thing where we were like nonchalant to it. It was like, oh,
shit.
snap.
Yeah.
Now,
Now, with the females, they like, look, man, like,
I'm your
put
bitch.
Put it in the back of the throat.
I'm your main bitch.
Like, yo.
I'm his bitch.
They
call me Sells.
Listen, man. When did our queens get on the track?
Yeah.
She said, I don't cook, I don't clean. I'll tell you how I got this ring. That's kind of crazy.
Come on, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
it's real.
Yeah.
And
You know
the
what I
thing
mean?
is sending a message to young ladies.
Like, why should I want to cook and clean?
Right. So, and they're very influenced, like you just said. Music was the influence. Like, you would say what you want to say through music.
Yeah.
So now that's the influence on these young ladies, which are not being young ladies now.
Right.
Because they like, oh, this is what I got to do to get the man and get the bag. You know. So
the crazy thing is, I got a song called Black of the Berry. And with Black of the Berry, I emailed it to you, right? So with Black of the Berry,
we need to hear that.
in Black of the Berry, that's the name of the song. The video gonna be stupid.
Okay.
If the labels really want to get behind some real R&B, come on, man. If y'all really want to get behind some real R&B, and just truly get back to the art form of it, I got some crazy concepts for some brand new music videos on the R&B platform. So I really call out every dynamic of a woman: black, white, Asian, you know what I'm saying, Spanish, chocolate, brown, and in this one, it's a fun record. It's still soul, but we giving you another vibe on this.
All right, well, I think we need to go on and run that.
Hey man, I did Black of the Berry before my boy came out with that too. What's his name in Cali? Rapper? Black of the Berry.
That sound familiar.
Be humble.
Be humble. Yeah.
Okay.
What's my guy? Before he ever thought about, I'll show y'all the time step, man. Black of the Berry. This right here, Excel, your boy.
All my red bone and my chocolate thunder. Cutty loving. Plus you keep that finger licking chicken in the oven. Treat me like a king, just like I was your husband. You got that Bogart body, that chocolate collide. You got that rumble and that tumble in your muffin. That jello pudding, shake it, shimmy, girl, when you be strutting. Girl, you got that body straight buzzing, yeah. They say the blacker the better, the sweeter the juice. But the red bone mamas make me do what it do. But a prime thunder, show the beat of my move. All you sexy mamas see this, which girl should I choose? Blacker the berry, sweeter the juice. But when the white girls get it, have you come out your shoes? Them Asian women, tight and just grew. All my Caribbean divas, tell me who should I choose? Mi chocolate boricua, muy bien mamacita. You so sexy and you Spanish, baby, come be mi chica. We sippin' on coke and rum, I'm like, so what, drum. It's the freaking weekend, baby, I'm about to have me some fun. You got that rumble and that tumble in your muffin. That jello pudding, shake it, shimmy, girl, when you be strutting. Girl, you got that body straight bustin', yeah. They say the blacker the better, the sweeter the juice. But the red bone mamas make you do what it do. But a prime thunder, show the beat of my move. All you sexy mamas see this, which girl should I choose? Blacker the berry, sweeter the juice. But when the white girls get it, have you come out your shoes? Them Asian women, tight and just grew. All my Caribbean divas, tell me who should I choose? Where all my red bone and my chocolate thunders, the turned out chicks and the wavy wonders, all the pretty girls around the world, the booed up wifey and the baby mamas. Your head did, them nails done, you the baddest chick, yeah, you the one. You can work, turkey, jerk, murky, girl, you got an ass like a rhino mom. Yeah, I wanna hit that, baby, I hope you hit back. Later we could tango, hit the bango, I'm sipping margaritas, eat a mango. Yeah, I wanna hit that, baby, I hope you hit back. Later we could tango, hit the bango, I'm sipping margaritas, eat a mango. The berry, the sweeter the juice. But the red bone mamas make you do what it do. But a prime thunder, show the beat of my move. All you sexy mamas see this, which girl should I choose? Blacker the berry, sweeter the juice. But when the white girls get it, have you come out your shoes? Them Asian women, tight and just grew. All my Caribbean divas, tell me who should I choose? Should I choose? Tell me who should I choose? Blacker the berry, sweeter the juice. Tell me who should I choose? Where all my red bone and my chocolate thunder? Where all my red bone and my chocolate thunder? Where all my red bone and my chocolate thunder?
I like that. That now, you, see that, yeah. See, you know, you move around the spectrum. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You was definitely dancing on that one.
Man, appreciate it, man.
That's like, that's dope. I like that.
That's dope. Yes.
Almost sound like a drum line kind of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I can see them playing that in a drum line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Man, appreciate it, man.
You show love to all the ladies.
You need to be performing those songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sound like that's a maybe.
That's a maybe.
Yeah.
It's coming.
You need to.
It's coming. We about to actually get back in the studio. Got a lot of new stuff, man.
See, that's not
crazy.
even what I said. He's talking about getting back in.
That
ain't what that.
Listen,
ain't no audience in the studio.
But you gotta build it. You gotta build the.
Be out there.
Yeah.
Out there performing them songs. Okay?
I mean, it's just tough because no one truly like the musicians. I know all of them. They're my homies.
Right.
All the A-lister musicians, shout out to them, man. I know them all. They touring with everybody.
Right.
But no one is patient enough to truly respect the art form. So so if you want people to really play your stuff, see, it's hard for me to perform my stuff because it's like it's too many jam sessions in Atlanta, and they show up to the show with jam session mentality.
Well, then you can't work with those type of musicians with that. Then I got rid of folks that came with that because you can't come to my rehearsal with no jam session and tell somebody you played that last week. You know, no, this not no cover tune. Yeah. Well, I can tell you, and Rich Mo will vouch for these guys. When I tell you, them guys that played with me January 6th, and 2 of them is on tour with New Edition now.
They're my boys, let me tell
you know them. No, they some hellified. But see, they are concert style musicians,
right?
And they want to play original music. They want to
play it like
so
that. Right.
With them, yeah, they want to do that. So like I promise you, like our song Always that we did. When I say they killed that song, we have a song Richmond and I, and it's called Always. It has the Isley Brother thing, but it's more like up tempo. And when we did a 3-hour rehearsal, but see, that tells me they practiced the stuff before we got to rehearsal. They nailed everything, and even they didn't even use a track for Always. Wow. You know, a lot of people use stem tracks. Right. We didn't use. They said, I said, do y'all want the track? They said, oh no, we could do this live. We gonna play this live. And I'm telling you, that guitar player, them boys is bad. Okay, them some bad boys, and I understand
and they young
why
too.
they.
Those the homies.
Yes,
those the homies, man. Those
yes.
the homies. Man, them my brothers, man. They, you know, we got a lot of cats in the city that truly like they embrace the art form. They embrace music the way it's supposed to be.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
That's they do, and that's the difference. Because if you get, like you said, some of the ones that are older and been around a long time, you it's kind of hard to get them, as they say, to teach the old dogs new tricks. So they kind of in their zone. But when you get those young folks, you know, the young guys that want to play and they just hungry and they just, man. And I said, oh, I know I threw another song in there on y'all. He said, we'll have that by sound check. Don't worry about it. I said, and sure. I said, y'all got it. He said, Jamie said, we got it. I said, okay. And I said,
that boy's talented.
Listen,
I switched it up on the mid song. You hear me?
Yes, Rich Mo does because he messed up his verse.
I didn't know the verse. I recorded it and I didn't really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bruh, I'm the first 2 bars. I'm looking at the crowd and I look back. I said, "Oh, this is live." I said, "Hold on, we gonna start this over." Bro, as soon as I said that, they beat dropped out.
Yeah, and they came right back.
Out, and I jumped on it and we did
it. That's crazy.
That shit was ready.
When you get cats like that, you know it makes performing such a.
You have such a great time. You enjoying, you know. And I'm telling you, they play all my original music to the T. I mean, just everything, new stuff that they never heard. I mean, couple songs they did I Can't Wait before they did When I Get Home. But like that Tomorrow's Never Promised, man.
They did their thing.
They played that.
Boys is nice.
They played them songs.
And we all hit, man. We all hit together. And then, you know, I diversified the portfolio, which you know.
Yes.
And it's just not really about performance for me anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm a full-fledged production company.
Yes.
Yeah, this
sound man, DJ. Yeah. But you know what I like about that? Because artists understand artists.
Yeah.
And they understand what we want to hear. Yep. Like even when me and you talk about when you do sound for me, and I'm like, I need to hear it in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what I need to hear in the house. Because the monitors is coming through different.
It's different.
So I think that is awesome because when you working with people that know what you need to hear, it's just totally different.
Man, it's butter pecan.
It is. It really is.
It's like yo. So, you know, that's keeping me busy, man. I tell you, man, it's a blessing. You know, the Google reviews are going crazy out the roof, 5-star everything.
Yeah.
And you know, your preferred vendor for the school system, doing their events,
awesome.
and
that's awesome.
Like later this year, I'll probably have about 2 stages in my warehouse. One stage the size of like you could put in Piedmont, like 10,000 people.
Wow.
Jazz festival type of stage.
That's dope.
And then one stage, a small to medium one, like if the festival calls and say, hey, we want to rent your stage for 3 days. You know what I mean? Like I could be like, okay, that stage going out for $1,200 a day. You know what I mean? It's 3 days. Okay, cool. Boom. We come lay the stage. Pick it up.
That's
you know,
dope.
so
that's dope. We need our sponsors for that stage, Rich.
Hey, man, listen, it's a lot going on. You know, I'm gonna tell y'all something that y'all forgot. I know Rich forgot. I know he did, and I know you forgot.
Wait. We could bet on this. I don't forget that easy.
So,
okay.
Rich, last time I was here on the show,
okay,
we talked about like a lot of the jingles that I'm writing and stuff. But
Right.
I told y'all about a song I'm not even singing on. I'm straight rapping.
No, I ain't forget you told me about that song.
Right. See, you think
I ain't forget. I know you told because you sent me the track. I remember listening to the beat. Yeah,
So-
you was like, I'm coming totally different.
So Rich,
What's up?
I'm straight rapping on a record.
Not straight rapping, because I
Straight
heard you
rapping.
rapping a little bit on the other one.
Yeah.
But
right.
I heard you sneak that in.
On that one, I laid a concept for like say I got signed. You know what I'm saying? I'm just laying a concept for like a name that's gonna get on the track. And,
Okay.
you know,
Yeah.
featuring
Okay, yeah.
whoever. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like to say, hey, a rap could come right there.
Okay.
But this one I wrote with say BMF or like the Power series in mind.
Okay, that's dope.
And right now it went to LA.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't even talk about whose lap it landed in. But it's a movie that they working on.
Okay.
And
I need some soundtrack stuff too, by the way, y'all. I need some soundtrack
Oh,
for
man.
mine.
Oh, I got you.
Matter of fact, you need to send me whatever you want because we need to have it playing in the club for April 25th. So I
Okay,
need some of your stuff
Right.
and I need some stuff from
and
you.
Rich,
I got you.
we gotta get on the track, bro.
I'm ready, bro. I'm
We gotta
in
get
the
on the
mood
track.
right now,
Yo,
You in
come
the
on.
mood?
I'm in
That's
the
a
mood.
real statement.
too. Yeah.
Yo,
That'd
Rich,
be dope.
I'm in the mood.
That'd be
Trust
dope.
me,
I
I'm
did-
writing right now.
I did something I ain't do.
What?
Okay.
I emailed you the song, Rich.
Did you?
Rich, I ain't. Come on, man.
Did
Yo,
you?
I'm nervous about this. I did something. Remember, I wrote it with the intentions of being like a placement.
Okay.
So I wrote it with that type of
Alright.
thing in mind.
Well, we got to listen to this because I want to go out with Georgia Clay. So
Okay,
can we
okay,
listen to this and we
okay.
can go out with Georgia Clay?
Oh Lord,
'Cause
yeah.
Georgia Clay's dope.
We're gonna have to bring Georgia Clay
We
back
got
after
to
this.
We got to do Georgia Clay.
Rich, I'm rapping, dog. Oh
You
my
rapping?
God, I'm
Here we
nervous.
go, and he's a rapper. So
I'm a psycho, man.
You ready?
Oh God. Turn me up in the headphones, Rich. Come
Matter
on.
of fact, hold on. I need a little sip for this one. Pour me up.
Yo, man. I'm nervous right now.
Nothing to be nervous about because on the last one you did pretty good. So.
all right, let's see what happens.
There's nothing to be nervous about.
You should fill that one up for Rich Bo.
You know what I'm saying?
Want to kill it?
Shit, if you, unless you want some more.
Oh yeah.
That's my type of thing.
Right.
Hold up. All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Code Red, y'all. First time ever.
Cold red.
Red.
I ain't tryna talk hard, ain't tryna start shit. All I'm tryna say is, watch who you messing with. Never judge a book by its cover. Don't assume it won't be no clap back. Come from rhyming with the disrespect. Nigga, back up, you need to check. It's a goddamn shame. Hating that nigga so motherfucking lame. Be the ones right next to you. Throw the most shade on your motherfucking name. I've been in these streets, might check 1, 2, nigga doing my motherfucking thing. Working out these charts, tryna make it to the top just to ease this motherfucking pain. It's a goddamn shame. I've been hoping and wishing and praying we see a must-need change for brighter days, so we can step into the sunshine. Gotta get mine, damn right, nigga, time to get paid. Find a lady of my dreams to get laid. Tick-tocking on the ground with my #1 fan. Hell nah, I ain't trying to get played. Silly nigga, don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. I stand on every word that I say. Fuck clout, damn they had me send out cold. It's a goddamn shame. Snake ass niggas so motherfucking lame. Be the ones right next to you. Set your ass up for that motherfucking chain. I'ma tell it, no tweet niggas, yeah, full of cap straight line your motherfucking name. Nothing worse than a gossip ass nigga with a tongue for a trigger spitting fraudulent claims. I ain't tryna talk hard, ain't tryna start shit. All I'm tryna say is, watch who you messing with. Never judge a book by its cover. Don't assume it won't be no clap back. Come from rhyming with the disrespect. Nigga, back up, you need to check that. Silly nigga, don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. I stand on every word that I say. Fuck clout, damn they had me send out a cold red. Silly nigga, don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. I stand on every word that I say. Fuck clout, damn they had me send out a cold red.
have never thought that was you. I would have never thought that was you.
Man. Yo.
Iris.
Yo.
Man, listen.
Birthday bash.
Boy, you rapping better than most of these rappers, man.
Yo, man.
It's crazy because it's like niggas struggle to flow like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas struggle to flow like that. You was killing that, bro. That's all
Rich.
dope.
Yeah.
I like that.
Come
man.
on, bro. Don't gas me, Rich.
I ain't gassing you, bro.
Wow. Thank you.
That was hard, bro.
Wow, thank you.
And I do see why you do the disclaimer out about why you what direction you was going in because I can see that on some type of movie or
Like
you know what I
in a
mean,
scene, you know what I mean?
nice
Yeah.
scene where somebody about to go do something.
Yep.
Right.
You feel me? Like you done said the wrong
right.
thing to the wrong person,
Come on, man.
and now he coming.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man,
Exactly.
That give me chills right there because
Like,
that's
don't
truly,
judge that book by
but that's
its
truly
cover.
what Code Red represents though. It's when that person push you to that point, like when people say, "Hey man, don't make me cuss."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't a killer, but don't push
Don't
me.
push
Yo,
me. Right.
listen,
Yeah.
so yeah, man, Code Red.
I like that, bro.
Oh wow, bro! I don't even know if that was the master version. Like I'm looking, I'm like, oh
That's
man.
hot.
So,
Yeah. So
I'll get you ready.
I need that kind of music for
Right.
I need that kind of music for the scene
sound
because
good.
it's
I
gonna
like
be a
that.
club
Thank you.
scene and I need some hard.
Yeah, you need
You
to rock.
know,
You need to be able to rock. The
It's
club.
gotta be some
that
stuff in the
mug-
background like that. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It's gotta be that.
Yeah.
Especially it's gonna be
I
some
mean,
entrances like when you be coming in
Right.
to the club. Like that's some good intro music.
Right,
Like
I'm
you know
about
what I
to
mean?
say.
Like you just hear that rocking in the background and you coming in.
The
you know
track,
what
the
I'm
track
saying?
hits
Like-
so hard, bro. The
Yeah.
track hits so hard, like so it's I get it to you, man. I get it to you,
Yeah, that's dope.
man. Thank you.
And like you were saying, it's the same movie we was talking about, right? Dynasty was when
Yeah.
we started.
Yeah.
Like with some of the scenes where
Yeah.
where they did things to people, like
Yeah,
and,
it's
that's
gonna be
fire.
some. Yeah, it's gonna be some stuff.
That's gonna be fire. That's a good song.
That's
for
why
that.
I'm taking my
Wow.
time with the scenes and writing it out, typing it out, and so that's that. I need
And you-
some.
and you
I
see
need
how-
some type of music. I mean, music like what you got and that. Yeah, definitely.
But you see how I stay true to myself, cause even in the hook, don't push me. 'cause
right,
I'm close.
close to
Like that whole old
right.
school,
old school vibe.
Just you know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's in everything I do, man. So
Yeah.
it's like you know.
So you got some final thoughts before we run that? We gonna take them home with Georgia Clay, and so you have any? We always do final thoughts before we wrap up. So any final thoughts? Anything you want our viewers, listeners to know about Xavier Lewis, the antidote to R&B?
Yeah, first and foremost, man, I just want to thank Black Ink. I want to thank you, Dynasty. I want to thank you, Rich. Appreciate y'all for constantly showing love to your boy, man. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And they're always inviting me down, just to rock out with Black Ink. I appreciate it. Y'all can find me on Instagram, Xavier Lewis, the antidote to R&B. I know it's long, but hey, you put that in Google, my face gonna
It's
come up.
coming
You know what
right.
I mean? So Facebook. If you rock on Facebook, man, Xavier Lewis, the antidote. Xavier Lewis, Twitter. Whatever it is, man. Let's definitely connect. Your follow is definitely like money these days, man. And
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate the follows. I follow back. I show love back. I comment on your stuff. I support your business. You know what I'm saying? I come to your shows.
That's right.
You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
So at the end of the day, man, all I'm just looking to do is just continue to grow the fan base, stay true to who I am. And if y'all want something real, then holla at your boy.
Awesome.
There you go.
Rich Mode.
What up, though? Show my boy some love, man. This is real R&B. He trying to bring it back. Well, he is bringing it back.
Right.
The antidote to hip. I'm about to say the antidote to hip hop. I'm starting to feel like that. But yeah, the antidote to R&B, which means this is what y'all need, man. You need this. This is not something you want. It's something you need.
Absolutely.
So at the end of the day, man, fuck with it, man. I love the music. I just want to let you know that.
Man, thank you.
So yeah, I like that. Today was about R&B, and you definitely was a great representation.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I gotta say, Dynasty, I definitely commend you for today being about R&B, and you didn't make it about you. You made it about him.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Sprinkles of you, but you
Yeah,
made it about
I
somebody
kicked it
else.
off with me.
That was kind of fun. But it was just dope. It was like, some people would just, like you remind me of myself. I would have did If it was a hip hop day, it would have been about someone else.
Right.
I would have threw me in there.
Right.
But I appreciate the love that's being shown, and you know, a lot of people need to take notes. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Always love for Dynasty. Always love for Dynasty. Always mad love for Dynasty, baby. Just please. Don't change that for nobody. Don't let this game change you.
No, please
never
don't.
That.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you know, I know, you know, I'm surrounded by a lot of talent, you know, and if I can shine the light on it, I want to, you know, and I share this platform for me was always about sharing this platform with people who I think need that light, that need to shine that light on them, you know, doing some phenomenal things out here. And, you know, that was the premises of Dynasty DM, as well as having conversations, but this is also things that we conversate about. We talking about music. We talking about what's missing out there in the music world. And even though, I do the same thing, but I have someone who I think is absolutely phenomenal in what he does. You know, so I was like, okay, we talking about R&B. Who better to have but the antidote to R&B? And I'm a fan of his music.
I'm humble. Thank you.
You know, I am truly a fan of your music. I think you're awesome talent. And you know that. You know that since I met you. So we definitely going to take it home with Georgia Clay. And if y'all wasn't listening, y'all know y'all can get the playback, download the app.
So wait, I have Georgia Clay?
You sent them the video? It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Okay,
so while you looking it up.
My bad.
Y'all not informing it, brother.
And ladies and gentlemen, let's get some courtship going. Listen to the antidote to R&B, and let's get that courtship.
You know what? We need
going.
a part 2 of this show.
Yeah, we gonna have to do a part 2.
Hey,
we gotta do a part 2.
Ladies, listen, man. Y'all ain't hear Sex Elevator. Ladies, y'all ain't hear.
I would like to do a part 2 at a location, Rich Mo, where we can have actually a true R&B night. So I am going to seek out an establishment that we can do Black Ink Radio Live, R&B only, and I need some people on the dance floor doing some slow dragging. Okay.
Hey man, check this out. Check this out.
Yes.
If they gonna do this R&B night, let me go ahead and lay some rules. Ladies, y'all show up and y'all show out all the time.
Yes.
Hey fellas, hey man, y'all better leave them dirty sneakers in the garage. Hey, listen,
he said
man.
Your foot game better be up.
Come on, man. Listen, man, we gotta tighten up, man. Let's go. I got a lot of homies though. They show up right, so don't get it
well, we need to do that.
He said he got some. We
need to do that.
I got some homies. They show up right, so you know.
We gotta find the right location to host it, and we gonna have to have us an R&B night.
Rayback's Enterprises on the production. We got it.
Okay, got to. All right, we gonna take y'all home right, cause we in the ATL. So why not take you home with that Georgia Clay?
Yeah.
Busting my tail on a 9 to 5, just to keep up, try to stay alive. Promise my lady we gon' be alright. She be crying while she praying for a better life. Hustling on the side for a bag of rice. Gotta feed the fam, gotta pay the price. Gotta keep trucking through the Georgia Clay. Gotta stay searching for a better day. Gotta keep my faith, he'll make a way. Gotta get extended so the gas can pay. Sweet Georgia, hold me down. Keep my feet planted on solid ground. From the New York cold to the Florida shine, up to the Maryland, D.C. line, back down south where the peach prime. Sweet Georgia's where I reside. Tell me why do I have to cry out? Tell me why should I even fret? Tell me why should I worry about anything? Tell me why should I lose my head? Tell me why do I have to cry out? Tell me why should I even fret? Tell me why would I think about trying to die when I could just take it to the Lord and pray? Sweet Georgia, Georgia, Georgia Clay. Sweet Georgia, Georgia, Georgia Clay. Sweet Georgia, Georgia, Georgia Clay. Make it sweet Georgia, Georgia, Georgia Clay. Looking in the mirror, trying to find my way. Staring in space, dreaming of a day. I've been fishing for a blessing just to hear you say, well done, son, not a price to pay. On my shoulders weight from the burden slave. No, 'cause fruit from mistakes I made. Sweet Georgia, hold me down. Keep my feet planted on solid ground. Tell me why do I have to cry out? Tell me why should I even pray? Tell me why should I worry about it? Tell me why should I lose my head? Tell me why do I have to cry out? Tell me why should I even fret? Tell me why would I think about trying to die when I could just take it to the Lord in prayer? I'm just saying the truth. Southern trees bear strange fruit. My roots run deep in this Georgia clay. Hey, I'm just saying the truth. Southern trees bear strange fruit. My roots run deep in this Georgia clay. Yeah. Gotta keep trucking through this Georgia clay. Gotta stay searching for a better day. Fishing for a blessing just to hear you say, well done, son. Sweet Georgia clay. Gotta keep trucking through this Georgia clay. Gotta stay searching for a better day. Fishing for a blessing just to hear you say, well done, son. Sweet Georgia clay. Gotta keep trucking through Georgia clay. Gotta stay searching for a better day. Fishing for a blessing just to hear you say, well done, son. Searching for a better day. Gotta keep trucking through Georgia clay. Gotta stay searching for a better day. Fishing for a blessing just to hear you say, well done, son. Now the price is I'ma keep on trucking through Georgia clay. Searching for a better gotta day. Keep on searching, yeah. For a better day. Well done, son. Now the price is paid. Gotta keep trucking through Georgia clay. Keep on trucking. Gotta stay searching for a better day. Fishing for a blessing just to hear you say, well done, son. Now the price is paid.
You are now tuned in to Black Ink Radio.
Turn up.